How you can boost your physical, emotional, and mental health by assimilating the first 2 commandments. Are you looking for ways to improve your physical, emotional, and mental health? Look no further than the first 2 commandments. Putting God first and loving your neighbor as yourself may seem like spiritual concepts, but they have real-life benefits that can positively impact your well-being. In this blog post, we'll explore how assimilating these commandments into your life can boost your health and provide practical steps to get started. So let's dive in. How to assimilate the first 2 commandments into your life. Assimilating the first 2 commandments into your life isn't as difficult as it may seem. It starts with a shift in perspective and prioritizing what's important to you. Here are some practical steps you can take to begin. Firstly, make time for God every day. Set aside a few minutes each morning or evening to pray, read the Bible, or meditate on His Word. This will help you put Him first in your thoughts and actions. Secondly, practice kindness towards others daily. Look for opportunities to help someone in need or simply offer a friendly smile or word of encouragement. When we love our neighbors as ourselves, we not only benefit them but also experience an increase in positive emotions ourselves. Hold yourself accountable by reflecting on how well you're following these commandments regularly. Keeping track of your progress can motivate and inspire further growth. By incorporating these simple practices into your routine consistently, assimilating the first 2 commandments becomes second nature over time, leading to improved physical health, increased emotional resilience, and better mental well-being overall. The first commandment, put God first. The first of the 10 commandments asks us to put God first in our lives. This means that we have to prioritize our relationship with God above everything else. It's easy to get caught up in the distractions and busyness of everyday life, but taking a step back and incorporating time for spiritual practices can provide significant benefits. Putting God first could mean starting your day with prayer or meditation rather than checking social media or emails right away. It could also mean attending religious services regularly, reading sacred texts daily, or seeking out spiritual communities that align with your beliefs. When you place God at the center of your life, it helps you gain perspective on what really matters. You may find yourself making decisions based on principles rather than temporary feelings or impulses. Your faith can give you a sense of purpose and direction in life. Furthermore, studies show that people who engage in spirituality report higher levels of well-being and lower levels of stress and anxiety. Placing God as a priority has been linked to better mental health outcomes such as improved self-esteem, resilience, optimism, and even decreased risk for depression. Putting God first is not only an act of obedience but also a way to improve one's physical, emotional, and mental health while gaining more peace from within ourselves too. The second commandment, love your neighbor as yourself. The second commandment is to love your neighbor as yourself. This means showing kindness, compassion, and empathy towards others. It's about treating others the way you would want to be treated. Loving your neighbor can have a positive impact on your own mental health. When we help others, it brings a sense of fulfillment and purpose into our lives. It also helps build stronger relationships with those around us. It's important to remember that everyone has their own struggles and challenges in life. By showing kindness and understanding towards others, we can create a more supportive community where people feel valued and appreciated. However, loving your neighbor doesn't just mean being kind to those close to you or those who are easy to get along with. It means extending kindness even towards those who may not be like you or have different opinions than yours. In today's society, there seems to be a lot of division and hostility between groups of people with different beliefs or backgrounds. But by following the second commandment, we can work towards breaking down these barriers and creating a more united world, one act of kindness at a time. The benefits of following the first 2 commandments. The first and second commandments are 2 of the most important teachings in Christianity. By putting God first and loving our neighbors as ourselves, we can find a sense of purpose and fulfillment that transcends our physical existence. By following these commandments, we can experience numerous benefits in all aspects of our lives. On a physical level, prioritizing God allows us to reduce stress levels and improve overall health by relying on faith rather than fear or anxiety. Emotionally, living according to these commandments helps us cultivate empathy for those around us. Loving others as ourselves allows us to develop deeper connections with friends, family members, and even strangers. Mentally speaking, the act of putting God first gives us a sense of peace knowing that there is something greater than ourselves at work in the world. It encourages mindfulness practices such as prayer or meditation which help clear our minds from distractions and anxieties. As we begin assimilating the first 2 commandments into our lives more fully, it's essential to remember that true growth takes time. But by consistently focusing on these teachings through daily actions like prayer or acts of kindness towards others, we may find an indescribable sense of joy that permeates every aspect of life. How assimilating these 2 commandments can benefit your health. Assimilating the first 2 commandments into your life can have a profound impact on your physical, emotional, and mental health. Putting God first helps individuals to cultivate a sense of purpose and meaning in their lives. This sense of purpose can lead to increased motivation, reduced stress levels, and improved overall well-being. In addition, loving one's neighbor as oneself encourages acts of kindness and empathy towards others. By practicing compassion towards others, individuals are more likely to experience positive emotions such as joy and happiness. These positive emotions have been shown to improve immune function, lower blood pressure, and reduce inflammation in the body. Moreover, assimilating these 2 commandments also promotes healthy relationships with both God and others. Strong social support is linked with better mental health outcomes such as decreased symptoms of depression and anxiety. Incorporating the first 2 commandments into daily life not only benefits one's spiritual growth but also positively impacts physical health by reducing stress levels through cultivating a sense of purpose while promoting healthier relationships through compassionate behaviors towards others. Steps to take to begin assimilating the commandments. Assimilating the first 2 commandments into your life can be a game changer in terms of your physical, emotional, and mental health. However, it is important to take practical steps towards implementing these commandments. The first step is to begin with prayer and meditation. Take time each day to connect with God through prayer or meditation. This will help you put God first in your life and give you the strength and guidance needed to love others as yourself. Next, start by treating yourself with kindness and compassion. Loving your neighbor as yourself requires that you learn how to love and care for yourself properly. Be kind to yourself in thought, word, and deed. Make an effort to show kindness towards others daily. Whether it's a smile or a small act of service, showing kindness towards others shows them that they are valued. Another step is forgiveness. Practice forgiving those who have wronged you. Forgiveness not only frees up space in your heart for love but also promotes healing from past hurts. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals who share similar values and beliefs on putting God first while loving one another unconditionally. In summary, assimilating the first 2 commandments into our live____s takes effort but produces immense benefits for our overall well-being. This starts with prayer, meditation followed by self-care practices such as showing kindness both inwardly and outwardly while sharing positive energy amongst others. This takes effort but produces immense benefits for our overall well-being. This starts with prayer, meditation followed by self-care practices such as showing kindness both inwardly and outwardly while sharing positive energy amongst others. This ultimately creates healthier mindsets and relationships within communities of faith. Conclusion. Assimilating the first 2 commandments into your life can significantly boost your physical, emotional, and mental health. Putting God first and loving our neighbors as ourselves are not just religious obligations but practical steps towards a healthier and happier life. By putting God first in our lives, we are reminded that there is a higher power who cares for us and has everything under control. This knowledge alone brings peace of mind that reduces anxiety levels. It also helps us prioritize what matters most in life. Loving our neighbors as ourselves creates healthy relationships that foster social support networks. Social support is crucial to good mental health because it provides avenues for expressing emotions, sharing experiences, receiving feedbacks and solutions to problems. Assimilating these 2 commandments requires personal commitment and effort from every individual. We must be intentional about making them an integral part of our daily lives by focusing on their underlying principles of love, compassion, humility, gratitude among others. As we embrace these principles wholeheartedly and integrate them into all aspects of our lives, at work, home or community, we will experience immense benefits such as improved physical health, lower blood pressure, better mood regulation, reduced stress levels, greater sense of purpose, increased well-being, among others. So take the necessary steps today to assimilate these commandments into your life and enjoy the many benefits they offer.